We're just over halfway through the season now, and after 27 matches in all competitions, the Gunners' goal count stands at 49. This week I thought it might be fun to look back on the best of the bunch, so here are my top 10 Arsenal goals of the campaign so far. Okay, let's kick off with number 10, a beautifully constructed team goal at home to the champions Manchester City. This one nearly took the roof off Emirates Stadium. The move began with a strong turnover from Ben White, and what stood out to me in the moments that followed was Arsenal's confidence on the ball. The midfield triangle was calm and calculated in the way it released the spare man, and from there, Tierney fed the pass into Saka, who finished with real aplomb. It's not easy carving open teams of Manchester City's class, but Mikel Arteta's men made it look surprisingly easy here. This was an excellent team goal. I love it when Arsenal play through the lines with incisive precision. That's exactly what they did in a solid home win against West Ham United. My selection at number 9 is a goal scored by Gabriel Martinelli. Look at the lovely pocket of space Lacazette finds in between a raft of Hammers players, and the timing of Martinelli's run to offer him a through ball is just exquisite. The beauty of this strike is its pure simplicity. The way Lacazette receives the ball on the half turn opens up the pitch, and the young Brazilian's sprint inside the fullback is perfect, as is the accuracy of his coolly placed shot. This is how you slice through an opposition rearguard. On the breakdown, we often talk about the importance of triangles, and goal number 8 is a terrific example of that. It came during a disappointing defeat at Old Trafford. Moving the ball from left to right, Thomas Partey slides a crisp pass towards Martinelli, who in turn picks out Martin Ødegaard, who dispatches a delightful one-touch finish. This is an artistically excellent goal. For me, it's the first time ball from Martinelli that makes it. He shows such good awareness and confidence in his technique, and courtesy of a well-controlled shot, Manchester United were totally bamboozled. Now, we all know Eddie Nketiah loves a back-heeled finish, and one of those trademark efforts ranks at number 7 on my top 10 goals of the season so far. This one finished off AFC Wimbledon in the League Cup, and again it was a really smooth passage of play. Lokonga to Saka to Cedric, before Nketiah put the icing on the cake with an impudent finish. I thought the timing of Cedric's overlap was top class, as was Nketiah's sharp movement to make a run across the flat-footed central defender. Eddie is so good at pulling off these cheeky back heels. Bukayo Saka is enjoying a superb campaign, and in my view his best individual goal came in the 5-0 hammering of Norwich City at Carrow Road. That's my pick at number 6. When he takes up possession, not a lot seemed to be on for Saka, who was faced up by a wall of yellow shirts, but what we see next is a young player that's just magnificent at manoeuvring the ball. He patiently waits for space to open up before lashing a shot into the bottom corner. Watching Saka's finishing improve this term has been a real pleasure, and this solo strike typifies the positive strides he's made. Martin Ødegaard registered his first goal as a permanent Arsenal signing with the winner at Burnley, and what a gorgeous effort it was. The Norwegian leads us into the top 5. It's important to have individuals with the ability to score from direct free kicks, and Ødegaard outlined his credentials with a delightful curler at Turf Moor. What I like most about this goal is the fact that 3 yellow shirts are forming their own decoy wall, and I think their presence made Burnley's keeper believe that Ødegaard was going to aim his shot through them. He doesn't, and the flight and pace of the strike that goes over the other side of the wall was a thing of beauty. Arsenal walloped Spurs 3-1 in the first North London derby of the season, and their second goal of the game was an absolute stonker. Here it is again in all its glory. It's a move that began with goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale. We know the manager encourages his team to play out from the back, and this sensational move, knitted together quite brilliantly by the running power of Emile Smith-Rowe, was glorious to watch unfold. Tottenham had no answer to this pattern of play that sees Aubameyang act as the pivot before joining in again to apply the final seal. You sense that this is just the type of football Arteta sees as the blueprint. In at number 3 is the second Nketiah back-heeled finish that features on my list, and it eclipses the other one because of the brilliance that precedes it. If you think this Ødegaard pass that dissects the defence is outstanding, which it is, how about the nutmeg from Nicola Pepe that follows it? Then, of course, we see Nketiah round off the move in style with his hallmark flick. Each stage of this three-part goal is fabulous entertainment, and it serves as a reminder of the individual talent within the Gunners squad. OK, it's League One opposition in Sunderland, but this is still outrageously good football. Down the years, Arsenal players have scored some very special goals from moments where they displayed jaw-dropping technique. And my second favourite goal of the season from the match here against Newcastle is another to add to the collection. Martinelli's movement, darting in off the touchline to free up space for Tomiyasu, sparks the passage of play. The way to pass from the Japanese fullback is perfect, as is the volleyed finish on the run. Watching a ball fly over your shoulder to connect with it is such a difficult skill, but the Brazilian made it look easy with a staggeringly good one-touch volley. Ordinary footballers don't score goals like this. It really was one to remember. So here it is then, my number one Arsenal goal of the season so far. I've selected it because it's beautiful to watch and also because it encapsulates everything that Mikel Arteta and his players are trying to achieve. Sit back and enjoy. Southampton are a strong pressing side, but look how easily Arsenal move the ball past each player that attempts to close them down. The one-touch, zigzag passing section down the right is poetry in motion. And on the end of a fluent 8-man, 9-pass move, Lacazette provides the finish it deserves. We've not really seen any long-range thunderbolts from Gunners players this term, but from a personal point of view, I'd always choose a sensational team goal over one of those. In terms of incisively moving the ball from back to front, it doesn't get any better than this.